Okay. So, what we spoke about this morning was trying to bottle up that excitement that you've got to play Carnoustie and all those courses over there. So you might face shots that you're nervous about and worry about executing them properly, but make sure that you kind of take the feeling that you've got on this range right now. I've seen you hit solid shot after solid shot and go, you know what, I'm excited to play this course. And when you get to that spot and feel a little bit nervous, try to pull that out and go, you know what, I was really looking forward to this. I just this one individual shot. You know, like I mentioned about me as a junior at the Greater Milwaukee Open watching those pros. So pull out that positive energy and go, you know what, I'm excited to play this golf shot and see what happens. Secondly, approach every round, or let me say this, approach every shot as if you had to hit it 4 times, like there was a dispersion. You're facing a drive with a bunker on the left and maybe some long hay on the right, and you go, yes, this is a tough shot, but realize how pros are able to relax is they've got 4 full rounds. They're going to put one into the hay, but the other 3 drives are going to look decent. So you're going to have enough golf, and you've got a great golf trip planned where you've got 6, maybe 7 rounds planned. Try to treat it like 2 3-round tournaments where you've got plenty of time. Yeah, go ahead and put one in the hay. That's okay. That's going to happen because it's going to negate itself, maybe not even today, but throughout your 3 rounds, and then especially into the next rounds, okay? And then lastly, how to avoid big numbers and how to think like a pro. If you've got a situation where you're stuck, you've gotten yourself out of position, perhaps it's in that thick rough, and you're wondering, should I try to hit this 8-iron all the way up out of this thick hay up onto the green? I may risk leaving it 10 feet in front of me still in the hay, or should I just chip it out to the side? Make your decisions like a good NFL team does that punts mostly early on. Just think, you don't know yet if you're going to need this one individual shot. This ball is stuck in the hay. Do I need to save this one shot? Or can I get my ball back into play in as aggressive as a layup as possible? You know, I mean, as reasonable. So maybe not going straight out sideways, but if you can go a little diagonal with a wedge and leave yourself a 40-yard pitch from there, or a nice easy chip and run like they do all the time over there, you go, okay, that's a good conservative play. That's going to let you give away a half shot. That's what we kind of refer to it as. Get yourself into a position where you can get it up and down once, or at worst, you hit a shot up there and then 2-putt, and you've capped off, you know, the high score that you were going to shoot. And then later on, if you're like, hey, you know what? I'm lights out. I'm on the 18th of Carnoustie, and I really want to shoot 89. I'm teetering, and I need to save par. If I make a par, I shoot 89. Well, then go ahead and take on some extra risk. Or if you're playing a match with your friends, if you're 1 down to your buddy and you're not worried about your final score, and you're like, hey, it's 17. This is a really tough up and down. I got to hit this flop shot off a tight lie, but I don't want to lose to Steve. I hate Steve. You know, whatever. But I don't want to lose to him. Go ahead. Hit that flop. Just realize if you mishit it and make a double or triple, you didn't choke. That's not you being crappy. Relax. Just go, that's me taking on extra risk. That kind of stuff happens. But that's when you take on risk, not on the second hole. So those are my 3 thoughts. Like I said, again, bottle up that positive energy. Treat any individual shot as 4 shots. You know, like you had to hit it 4 times, and they'll all level out to you as a good player. And then make proper decisions on giving away half shots.